Hey there guys, what's up, it's me, Sandberg, back here with a brand new video, and welcome back to Gingy Reacts, your home for traversing the fandom multiverse with hopefully your favourite friendly neighbourhood redhead. And today I'm reacting to the brand new trailer for The Last of Us Season 2. Now, if you saw my previous trailer reaction for the prior trailer, you know that I am both excited and nervous for this next season of The Last of Us because of what happens in Part 2, which was a very controversial game in and of itself. And now they're adapting it into live action. The first season of this show was one of the best video game adaptations of all time. We knew season 2 was coming. We knew they were going to adapt it. We don't know how, because like with the first season, they did take some creative liberties. Like they gave us the absolute amazing episode showing, what is it, Bill and Frank's backstory, which they don't show in the game. And that was a brilliant episode of television, by the way. But now, with Season 2 on the horizon, it's a matter of what they're going to do in terms of having creative freedom with changing things. And if they go ahead and change one thing, that was the biggest controversy of the second part of The Last of Us. But we're going to have to wait and see, obviously, and maybe this trailer will shine some light on that subject. So, without any delay, let's get straight into this reaction in 3, 2, 1. Oh god. Oh no!
You okay?
Oh no, I saw the watch.
Yeah.
Duh. Oh, Pedro.
This is where we live. And what's that?
The fence.
What's inside?
People.
Oh, the guitar in the back. Oh, Dina and Ellie.
What's outside?
Dog. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Monsters.
Not just the infected kind. Tommy!
By the time the sun comes up tomorrow,
Oh my god, this, yes!
there's a very good chance you'll be dead. You're gonna lose.
Oh. Boy.
Don't you know what he did?
Oh no! It's happening. I have to accept it.
You swore.
Oh. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Doesn't matter if I haven't played properly played the game. I know what happens and I'm not ready. Oh god, okay. Anyway, yeah, still very excited for this season. Even though I, as all the people who have at least seen the walkthroughs or have, you know, played the game or seen any sort of type of the game, they already know what's going to happen. And oh boy, I'm very just intrigued to see how they adapt it. Because I was very intrigued last season how they were going to adapt the show, and they did it perfectly, in my opinion. So, with Season 2 and everything that happens in it, and you have those moments where you obviously going to go into spoiler territory now, even though it's based off the game. But if you haven't played the game, spoiler alert, go ahead and skip to this timestamp if you don't want to miss it. But obviously, you know, Joel's death is such a huge part of this. And you see those moments throughout the trailer, like the broken watch, like Abby and her crew in the snow, which then will lead to that moment. Oh, there was another one too. What was it? And obviously, like those moments too, like from the second game, like Dina and Ellie at the dance and such. And then obviously characters from the second season too. Oh, the bit where it's Ellie and then the woman in the red lit room and her being like, don't you know what he did? And then that bit at the end where she says, like, you swore. God, man. Oh, and real quick, a lot of people were saying that Bella Ramsey as Ellie isn't great. Bro, what are you talking about? Bella Ramsey did such a great job. Obviously, it is a bit weird considering that the second game takes place many, many years. A few years, like, she's like an adult. And Bella Ramsey was already probably at the same age that Ellie was, that she is in the second game. It's confusing, I know. But still, Bella Ramsey is so good as Ellie. So obviously it doesn't really affect me at all. Still, because, you know, Bella Ramsey was so good in the first season. So obviously, you know, keep her around. And obviously Pedro Pascal as Joel. And then there was the bit, because I talked about this last time. It was this scene here. And I talked about last time how I was very excited for the flashbacks that they have in the second game, more specifically when they go to the museum and they go to the space and they sit in the capsule and we're getting that scene. Oh, I'm so excited to see that. Like, that was like one of my favorite scenes to watch because it's such a great moment between those two characters. But then of course, you know, there's going to be a lot of great connections between a lot of great characters. You know, you have Ellie and Dina. Very excited to see their relationship brought to live action. Very excited to see freaking Abby and her crew. Like I said, I haven't played the game, so I only know like some parts. So I'm very curious to be introduced to the villains. Specifically, I can't remember the actor's name, but he's such a great actor. I have a name in my head. I'm gonna put it on screen so I don't mess it up. But yeah, him. I'm very excited to see like his character and such. Just, man, this whole this is going to be such a heartbreaking season. And I think recently they talked about how there might not be a third game and whether or not they're going to wrap it up here, which, you know, wouldn't mind at all. If they do decide to go in for a third season, it'd be very interesting to see where they would go with it in terms of there not being a third game but continuing the show. Obviously, you know, with it just being 2 games and 2 seasons, that's pretty much a nice little wrapped up bow. But, you know, people have talked about what they would think a third game would look like, so I'm very curious about that. And then obviously there were some other shots too, which I liked, like this, for example, seeing the tattoo and then the bite that Ellie has being covered by it. Man, the scene where Dina finds out that Ellie can't get infected. Oh my, I'm just thinking about all these bits now that I've seen from the game. Oh, it's going to be heartbreaking. And Joel and Ellie too. Man, I'm not ready. I don't think a lot of us are ready, but we're going to have to be, because The Last of Us Season 2 comes to us on April 13th. And we got to be ready by then. And that is my reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure down below hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to join the hashtag Nerd Notification Squad, and stay tuned for the next video, which will be my reaction and or review of Give Us Something Good. Oh, okay. The next installment in the Fear Street franchise on Netflix. Fear Street Prom Queen, I believe it's called. I think I have it up here. Fear Street. Yeah, Fear Street Prom Queen. The next installment in the Fear Street franchise on Netflix, which honestly, I thought was a very good horror trilogy. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!